podcast, everybody. To my right, as usual, is Tommy Williamson.
Fucking yeah.
To his right is my brother Isaac.
Hello.
Next to him is our guest and hopefully reoccurring member, Rowdy Peacock.
I'm going to try to speak deeper this time.
Next to him is Corey Williams.
All right.
And next to him is our guest, Allie Dale.
Gross.
Oh, rude.
And no, we don't do that, remember?
Rude.
It's 2015. We have to be nice to women. And last but not least, Terrence Sherwood.
Yo. Our own resident Disney princess.
Wait, yeah. Hey, since we have a girl on the podcast, how did you feel about Patricia Arquette's acceptance speech at the Oscars? Do you think women are paid unfairly in Hollywood?
I mean, really? Are we really? So,
No, we talked about this last week.
Guys, did y'all learn nothing from the sensitivity training?
I'm just saying,
we
like,
had to go to that?
how can someone who gets paid millions of dollars to be an actress warrant sympathy, like, on any sort of pay scale?
I don't know if she was talking about herself. Was she not getting
Oh, I thought
paid
it was
well
like in
enough?
Hollywood, like actors
Yeah, they're
get
talking
paid
about-
better than actresses.
yeah, well, and then there's that whole... Well, I mean, I think partially what it was the whole, like, stigma of, like, how female... Or how actresses have to be, like, physically in shape. They have to be beautiful. They have to look 20 when they're actually 40. I think that's where she was kind of... Just that whole, like, how it's really unfair in Hollywood.
It really is, though.
Nobody
It is.
ages
You turn
like
30,
George Clooney.
now you're the mother forever.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
chrome.
You're typecast.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
No, you can just go on Glee and be a teenage high schooler.
it's like Glenn Close
There
playing
you go.
Mel Gibson's mother when they're literally 3 years apart.
yeah.
Yeah, in
In Hamlet.
in
yeah.
Hamlet.
Since this is the
Exactly.
Disney episode, there's a Once Upon a Time joke in here somewhere.
Man, I still need to watch that show.
No, you don't. You really don't.
But Tommy doesn't know what good TV is anyway. So.
Tommy knows good TV. Taryn likes girly things. So.
Anyway,
Did you guys both
Gender
watch
you are?
Supernatural?
Oh, hold on. I just watched the first 6.5 seasons.
Yeah, that was me. I stopped.
And that was 6.5 seasons ago.
So you just drooled over Padalecki for 6 seasons.
Jensen.
Ackles.
Yeah,
Okay.
just saying.
Anyways,
we're going to start as we always do with the box office roundup. This weekend, Chappie, the Neil Blomkamp movie, his third wide release, it only made $13 million.
it tanked.
Only $13 million.
But that was enough to be number one.
Yeah.
Really?
What was
Slow
the other
week of
movie that
movies.
tanked? The business movie.
Oh, the business movie?
Vince Vaughn
Oh, it's all the
movie.
way down at number 10.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
it had a horrible
made-
opening.
Just under $5 million. so-
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And all the critics used all the business puns they possibly could.
Oh, okay, good.
And
What's the movie called?
it's called Unfinished
Oh, so
Business.
it's like unfinished
Yeah,
business
yeah.
does bad business.
Exactly.
And hey, 50 Shades is still in the top 10.
But only made $5 million. Its complete total is now $156 million.
So everyone just had better things to do this weekend than go to the movies.
Right, like
Basically.
watch SpongeBob, Kingsman, second best exotic Marigold Hotel, and Focus. Those are rounding up the rest of going up towards Chappie, the top 10.
Short Circuit 3.
Short Circuit 3, yes.
Well, that should happen.
But any thoughts about that other than just 50 Shades just barely sticking in the top 10 and Vince Vaughn having
sticking.
a career low? So,
I'm just Chappie's release, so now Neil Blomkamp can get on to working on the new Alien movie.
yeah, okay.
That'll be great.
All right, this tanked. Get on that alien stuff.
Yeah.
This is
Do
what we
that.
care.
Or
Or
is this where they
District
fire them and go,
or,
okay, we're no
or
longer
District
giving you
10.
this.
Get that out and about.
Damn it, I want my Halo movie.
But anyway, that's pretty much box office roundup. Trailer-wise, the only thing that came out was the second Age of Ultron trailer.
Third.
Yeah,
Third.
I feel like
Third.
there's like the fifth.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a new Age of Ultron trailer.
The second major one, I guess. There was the
3 trailers and a
teaser.
sneak preview.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that?
Eh.
Eh?
I like hearing more of
Ultron.
Ultron, played by Spader. I keep losing
I think
the name.
Spader's gonna steal this movie.
It's so just hearing him talk is so scary as Ultron. The that look in the sky, that hopefulness. I'm gonna take that from them first. I was like, oh my god. And seeing the Hulkbuster armor not busting the Hulk up at all was cool too.
So you like seeing things that are built for something not being used what they're built for.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Isaac, what did you think?
I think I'm excited about it, but it doesn't really grip me as much as the first trailer they came out with. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, the first trailer is always like, we're going to show you stuff without showing you stuff. And then the second trailer is like, all right, here's the plot.
Yeah.
And this is some cool action beats, and we're hinting at different things like Scarlett Johansson banging the Hulk or something at some point.
Yeah.
So.
Hulk smash.
But Taryn, what do you think?
I liked it. I thought that it showed a bit more of the coherent storyline of it. There was a little bit of it that I was a little bit concerned about. Of like, I feel like Tony Stark is being a lot like just. He's 90% of the exposition of the trailer of like, oh, I created Ultron and things went awry. Like, oh, okay, we got that in the last trailer. Can we get a little bit? Can we get more from you about that?
Well, it also seems like it's also setting up the scenario for Civil War. So,
Yeah.
with him and Captain America having like a lot of conversations at odds the whole time in the trailer. There were also a few Easter eggs and stuff. We also got to see Vision for the first time.
Heck yes.
So that was cool. And I like it. It looked like they were doing makeup along with CGI combo rather than just straight up CGI. So hopefully that's the way they go because that seems really cool. Corey.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't know there was a new...
Oh my god.
But normally when these big movies that release a bunch of trailers, I usually don't watch the second, third, fourth. I think watch the first one and I go.
I think we have him on record, like in the first podcast, saying that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like teasers and first trailers.
Well, it did a good job of telling us what was going on without giving away everything. Like most trailers are like, oh, here's the entire movie, and you should pay money to come watch this. So.
No, I was sold on the first trailer.
Yeah.
I think Spader's going to nail it.
Allie?
I'm just ready for it to come out already.
Yeah,
I'm kind of the same way. You know, first trailer, like it should just.
Because now comes the spoilers and the leaked photos and things, and you're just like, must not click. And so there's that.
Oh, you're not supposed to click.
You're not supposed to.
No.
If you
I like holding information over your guys' heads.
Yeah, and like staying off message boards is also.
Yeah.
God.
I just want them to try a movie where they don't have any trailers or anything, but it's like really big names and it sounds really cool. Like it sounds solid, and you just have to go see it to know anything about it. I know that's not the best business idea.
That's the worst marketing idea ever.
You will come watch this movie because it has Samuel L. Jackson in it and Robert Downey.
I feel like you just explained like Expendables, like the first one, like where the trailer was just names.
Everyone was like, all right.
But we went and saw it.
Yeah. See?
We take it back, guys. That was a great idea.
But it can only be like action stars from the 80s. That's the only way it'll work.
The Avengers, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Thor.
In. Say no more. In.
Just to think of all the hammer puns.
To bring the hammer down.
Yeah.
You want me to bring the hammer?
Hit someone, just nailed it.
Oh! Boo!
Oh, come on, that wasn't anything
Who
worse
else?
than was
Who else would
Batman
we
and
cast
Robin.
in the '80s Avengers?
Oh my
Would
God.
Stallone be Captain America?
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't like Captain America speaking English.
Hey, that's racist.
Would Bruce Willis be Iron Man?
No, he's never had hair. Like,
He had hair in the '80s.
Not like
In Die
gray
Hard.
hair.
I think Bruce Willis would be
Lex
Nick
Luthor.
Fury.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right.
No, Hasselhoff.
We've moved
Has-
over.
Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff is
Oh
Nick
my
Fury.
God.
Always has been, always will be.
And then who would be Iron Man? Would we go? Well, Jeff Goldblum was kind of in the '80s, but he wasn't an action star.
No, I went action star.
He'd be perfect in the '90s casting.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to do
Jean-Claude Van Damme
that. Okay.
is
All right.
Iron Man.
Since it's an
None of
it's
the
an '80s
Avengers
action
are
movie.
American, or speak great English.
Which sounds like the Avengers movie we have now, so...
Oh, that's true.
It's true.
So yeah, there's that.
Now, we're going to have to like work on this later, Nick. Just actually come up with a full cast for this.
So we'll do like by decades. Like, all right, '80s action heroes, '90s.
Man, 40s Avengers is going to be a bitch.
Oh, contraire.
So anyway, moving on to movie news. This week we have more casting news on Beauty and the Beast, the live action adaptation. We found out about a month ago that Emma Watson was going to be Belle, and I think
Just
everyone
great.
was just happy. So.
Perfect casting.
But this week we found out that Gaston will be played by Luke Evans. You might know him from Dracula Untold. He played Bard the Bowman in the Hobbit trilogy.
You might know him from a lot of crap.
Yeah, so he was also in the Fast and Furious.
Not the best track record.
You might know him from just a lot of crap.
He was also in Immortals. Yeah, so
He made like the most interesting character of the Hobbit. Like, no fun.
If they are going the musical route with it, he does have some Broadway experience there too.
oh, yeah.
Hell, so does Hugh Jackman, and he would have been a great Beast.
I can't
He would have
really
been a
argue
great
with
Beast
that.
and Gaston.
I think he'd have been Gaston.
Just Hugh Jackman is Gaston and the Beast.
Yeah, like
and everyone would be like, all right.
That'd have been a great twist.
Okay.
Yeah, Beast
Emma Watson
when
gets
he
super pissed
transforms
off that
back
Hugh
into
Jackman
what looks
steals
exactly
the movie.
like Gaston.
Well, we've discussed it, like in like a French adaptation, Gaston and the Beast were played by the same guy before.
That did seem familiar, like we had talked about that before. Yeah.
But the Beast is actually being played by Dan Stevens.
Who is that?
He's from Downton Abbey.
Or
And he is he was in A Walk Among the Tombstones, which we watched.
Yes.
He was the younger guy that was hiring Liam Neeson to do
Oh,
all the
okay,
casting.
that guy.
So, yeah, that guy. And he was in The Guest. It was a horror movie or something. Apparently it was a cult hit last year, I guess. or
So
I
what
think
you're
I might have watched that
Did
actually.
you?
Like,
So what you're saying is that Disney blew their entire budget on getting Emma Watson,
Right.
and it was like, okay, what's our C team picks for?
You said Disney blowing all their budget. Disney does not run out of money.
Well, apparently something happened.
They own
Disney budgets
everything.
things. Into the Woods had a small budget, actually.
But it needed a small budget.
Yeah,
Which I watched it finally yesterday.
and it was fantastic,
I
wasn't
I
it?
really liked it. I was really happy with it. So
It's a good movie.
Wouldn't that have been a great like he for she thing if Emma Watson had played the Beast?
okay.
Listen, it's time for America to take back its roles. All right, I'm sick of all these British dudes getting cool roles.
Kind of because they do it better.
And we're
No, when you have British actors that are better at American dialects than American actors, it's kind of crazy.
I just like that we're talking about an American film of a French story cast with British actors.
Technically, Emma Watson was born in Paris.
She is
Boom.
Just
French.
saying.
Logic.
She is French.
Yeah,
Boom.
we did discuss this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, the movie's ruined.
So, was there? Since we've got the main three, is there anybody else? If they do a straight up adaptation of the cartoon, who could you think of for like characters like
animated feature.
the animated feature
Like Cogsworth and
and
Lumiere.
and stuff? I know who was it that was really wanting Mrs. Potts? It was
Neil Patrick Harris should be Lumiere.
Lumiere.
Yes.
Yes.
Neil Patrick Harris should be Mrs. Potts.
What was her name? Emma Thompson or something?
Yeah, Emma
Yeah.
Thompson wants to be.
Yeah, she'd
Mrs.
be
Potts.
She would be
Right.
excellent as Mrs.
I'm sorry,
Potts.
but isn't Angela Lansbury still alive?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly what I was saying.
So
Okay.
why are we discussing this? She's still alive.
Just pull her out of the crypt and just be like, hey,
Hey,
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa!
That's kind of rude.
She's a treasure.
let's be real though.
just fly her in from Australia. You know?
Cogsworth, I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Michael Caine.
Master Beast, you
You're
can't.
just
You have to find your true love. Out this one time, I was with your father. Before the war. It's just, he's like, what are you talking about?
poor Michael Caine. Just asking the director, like, how do you want me to go? Just do Alfred.
just say things.
You're Alfred with a clock mustache. Okay?
Does that mean Morgan Freeman is Lumiere? Be our guest. Be our guest.
No, he's Chip.
Who?
He's Chip.
Chip? Is Chip? Oh, the
Like
little
little
cup.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? That's Gaston's little.
LeFou.
Oh,
LeFou.
LeFou.
Yeah.
Who would be?
Jack Black.
Jack.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Or Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
Zach Galifianakis.
And whoever doesn't
would
play
be
that plays Cogsworth. There you go.
Yeah.
You can just make them fight it out.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Discuss amongst yourselves.
I think Zach Galifianakis would be a great Cogsworth,
I do
actually.
too. He would be a good
Yeah,
one.
Jack Black is LeFou. There you go. We casted it. We're good.
Doesn't
Hollywood.
matter. This movie's ruined. I don't know
We
why
did
they
it for you. We did all the hard work for you.
Right. Well, anyway, since we're talking about Disney, and since a Disney movie is coming out next week,
Are we not going to talk about Harrison Ford being a hero?
Well, I was trying to segue here, so you see that
How are we
the
segueing?
Disney...
You broke the segue!
The Disney segue is going to go halfway on the
Guys,
screen.
I don't have a picture for
and
a
then
broken
go back
segue.
because of
Oh,
that.
my bad,
But anyway, yes, Harrison Ford, as he always does, risked life and limb and almost died.
Real life Indiana Jones. We take back all of our casting for the new reboot, and Harrison Ford should be recast. He has proven himself. He is still Indiana Jones.
And the President of the United
Honestly,
States.
Nick is not sold.
But anyway, who would like to give out the details of that for our audience who has been living under a rock?
I just saw the news for the first time the other day that said he was involved in a plane crash and was in critical condition. Now he's stable and I think fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I read of the story, like the crazier it sounded, and the more I just love Harrison Ford. Just
because it was like
he was in a plane crash. I was like, oh god, he was in a plane crash, and then I read, oh, he was piloting the plane. Not only was it a plane, it
How
was
many
a
Nazis
World War.
was he being chased by?
Yeah, it was like an old military fighter, two-seater, and he landed it on a golf course.
And just so happened that two doctors were playing
And
golf.
two doctors happened to be right there playing golf.
Because why would you play into stereotypes like that?
I know.
Harrison Ford was just like, there's a golf course, maybe there's some doctors there.
I would have loved to have been there. Right up to the plane. It's Harrison Ford!
I just wondered if Shia LaBeouf was on the course and he was trying to hit him with the plane. And that was
That's the real secret.
But
Shia LaBeouf.
and, as a two-seater, there's an empty seat. I wondered if they needed to go back a mile or so back and look for Gary Oldman if he had thrown him out of the plane. Or if there was a snake somewhere on the plane, too.
Or if Sean Connery was somewhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't make any of these jokes if he wasn't okay. Because he's okay.
But that's what we were talking about before we started was just, that would have been two giant sci-fi icons gone in the same week.
Yeah. It'd have
Tommy
been
Still.
horrible.
Would have been too
Fun
much
fact,
for
one of the
Tommy.
doctors was actually the kid that played Roundabout.
Say roundabout.
Isn't that his name?
Short round.
Short
Short
round.
round! My bad.
Oh no.
Short round.
What's funny was everyone just outright agreed with you right off the bat. We knew what you
Then
meant.
it said
It sounded
like,
wrong. You were like,
It's close enough.
Round was in there. You got the
round,
important part.
Yeah.
anyway, any other thoughts on the Harrison Ford crash?
he just,
Get well soon.
he just
Yeah.
keeps cementing himself as a hero.
Although it almost is like he doesn't he's trying every way to not be in the Star Wars films now because he broke his foot, he's in a plane crash.
Because he wanted Han Solo to die off in the original, now they're bringing him back, so now he's just acting out.
He's gotten into, arguments with Chewbacca on late night talk shows. I mean, it's...
Yeah, that was
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, but more news.
Okay.
There's Independence Day 2 news. How are
Yes.
we missing Independence Day 2?
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, there was
It
lots of Independence Day 2 news.
The casting for Independence Day, Jeff Goldblum is confirmed.
Yes!
God.
Cool.
Oh my
And he
god.
has and Will Smith has a son.
Yeah.
So
Wait. Like, he has a son,
it's
Jaden?
not Jaden.
We're getting real tired of Will Smith trying to force feed America his child.
Love my boy.
Love my boy
Love
like I
him.
love my boy.
No one can love your boy like you love your boy, Will Smith.
Ugh.
But yeah, Jeff Goldblum's back.
Yeah.
I don't know if Will Smith's back, but
Bill
I don't
Pullman's
care as
in.
much
Bill
about
Pullman's
Will.
in.
Like we said, he should be playing like President of the Earth in this
Yeah.
movie. Because how do you not elect him as President of Earth after the events of the first one?
King of Earth.
Yeah.
So it's Jesse Usher is playing Will Smith's kid. Apparently, it's he's gonna be the lead.
Yeah, I think it's based around, like, it's just that character grew up. 'Cause...
Smith is not expected to return. Okay.
Oh.
And Roland Emmerich is going to direct it.
Now, isn't one of the Hemsworths in this? Like,
Yeah,
didn't Liam just sign on?
Yeah, the less popular
Yeah.
Hemsworth.
Yeah,
The one that stands around and does nothing in the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
So.
I've seen all three films, that is correct.
Yeah, this is true.
Now
But for some
Tanner was
reason he's
trying
still a
to
love
tell me
interest.
that Liam was cast as Bill Pullman's son,
Let me look
which
that up.
cannot be right because Bill Pullman had no son in
Right,
Independence
yeah,
Day.
exactly.
Yeah.
He only had a daughter, and his
Sexual
wife dies.
Sexual reassignment surgery.
Yeah.
It's 2015.
I just
To turn the
realized
daughter
that,
into Liam
the
Hemsworth
girl
would
that
be a
played
really
the
good
daughter in
surgery.
Independence Day 2 is still acting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She just came out with the Duff movie.
Yeah.
I did not know that was.
She's also
She's
the-
in Perks of Being a Wallflower, wasn't
Yes.
she?
She
She
should
was-
be in this movie.
she was Michael Cera's girlfriend in Arrested Development.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know
Oh,
her.
wow. Yeah.
So the
Oh,
I
her?
guess
Yeah.
Liam Hemsworth is
And the
the
voice
other
of
lead
Katara in
to this,
Is the
Avatar: The
other
Last
lead? Well,
Airbender.
hopefully he's like Harry Connick Jr.'s son
or Jeff
something.
Goldblum's son or
Yeah.
something. So
So,
there's
no,
no
so this is
details.
just like Independence Day: The Next Generation.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That might be the title.
It needs to be Harry Connick Jr.'s son. That
Yeah.
because
Then we'll
So
Uh,
wait, is
one
the,
of the greatest characters that
the-
gets killed off right away.
Hold on, like I know Randy Quaid dies in first one.
Being a hero.
they come back with clones of Randy Quaid.
Good. I mean, okay. Just want to be. You know,
The new aliens are Randy Quaid.
That's actually why Randy Quaid had that viral video because
he's trying to get himself another push.
yeah. Put me in, guys. I'm
He was
not
giving
dead.
it
So is this going to be ID4 2? Like, since the name ends with a number,
I've heard
how do
like
we
that.
number
I've heard
this?
Independence Day Part 2. I've heard just Independence Day 2. So
ID5?
I don't.
Independence
I'm
Day.
not sure what.
Harder.
Just independence. Just drop the day.
Independence.
Independence Year.
Man, now that Goldblum's on, I'm in. Like, I'll go
Okay.
watch it.
I hadn't heard
regardless
any
now.
of this news. Like, I'm
Are
really
you
excited
blowing your
now.
mind now?
Yeah, I hadn't heard any of this, and it's just all
Did you
coming
know
at me
there
at
was
once.
an Independence Day?
Yes,
2?
I've seen Independence Day.
No,
It's
did you know there was
actually-
a sequel?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't.
There's
I
a
wasn't.
sequel. Oh, I was going to say, I was like,
questioning
of
your
course I've
90s
seen
Yeah, we've
knowledge.
been talking about the sequel for like
Independence
2
Day.
years.
Oh, well, I don't know
Yeah.
where I've been then.
She doesn't listen to
It's
the
just
podcast.
been like greenlit, and like I think Bill Pullman signed on like right away, and that was it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like, Will
awesome.
Smith said, no, I'm not going to do it. And then after Earth happened, he's like, well, maybe I'm not too good to do it. And then I think now he's trying to hook his finances to DC, which, good luck with that.
Yeah, I wonder what the plot for this one is. The aliens come back, but now all their stuff runs on Apple. Is it Apple?
Apple.
Apple. All their stuff runs on Apple, so you can't hack them anymore. Like, and you got you got what's his name that used to do the Apple commercials. The cool guy.
Justin Long.
Oh, Justin
Justin Long is going
Oh
to be
my
like
god.
commander of
you-
the aliens.
I know that you just said cool guy.
Yeah,
I said,
sometimes I was like,
no.
never has he been referred to as the cool guy.
He's meant to be the cool hip guy
Yeah.
in the commercial
Right.
because he's standing
And
next
that's
to.
why those commercials were really short-lived.
Rowdy?
Because the cool guy
When
was
Justin
John
Long
Hodgman.
has become the standard for cool in America, that was
That's a problem.
That does feel like something like aliens would do. Like, oh, Justin Long, he's obviously the cool guy of Earth. Let's get him to,
Yeah.
like...
What kind of aliens are these? Coneheads?
Sir, the aliens
Yes,
are returned. We'll just give
that's
them the
who they
virus
are.
thing like before. No, sir, they have McAfee. We can't get them.
Yeah,
Damn it!
Are they the same aliens,
I don't know.
or is it just
There's
like
no,
a new batch?
There's
like,
no details.
Just some
I
new
mean,
aliens show up.
they
Maybe-
killed most of them. We
Maybe
thought.
it's like
Well, yeah,
their
like
alien
the- well, the
friends.
plot-
I don't know.
The plot of the first one is they don't have a home planet.
Yeah.
So it's like that mothership is their civilization
Right.
going. So it's going to be interesting to see how this
Yeah.
happens.
I mean,
It's-
it could be easily branched off as, oh, there were multiple factions of
Yeah.
them taking over different planets.
Yeah.
And that they're coming here to find out what happened to their brethren, 20 years ago.
This
And find the
movie.
Dragon Balls.
This movie is actually. It's actually a sequel to both Independence Day and Mars Attacks, and
I hope it's more of a sequel to this and E.T. Like, I hope E.T. people are
Comes-
showing up.
Comes back like a badass and just trying to kill everyone.
Well, E.T. was in Star Wars.
That's true.
I hope
That's
it's
true.
the aliens from Omicron Persei 8.
Puny human! We will annihilate your planet now!
speaking of annihilating, let's go to Disney now.
That was a terrible
terrible.
segue.
You're bad and you should
blew
feel
up.
bad!
Yeah, we blew up the Segway, so it was annihilated. So
The Segway gets halfway across the screen, explodes. Yeah.
Do that, Taryn.
Well, I already said the
Blue
last
beams down.
Segway since we broke it is going to be Segways fighting, like jousting.
Anyway, to get to today's big event that we're going to do, since we've been talking about Disney, and since there's a Disney movie coming out next week, which is the live adaptation of Cinderella, we are going to play a little game. This game is called
wanna play a
Guess
game.
Guess the Age
of the,
The
Disney
princess.
princess.
Actually, we're not going to guess the age. One
we're
of
going to
us
say whether or not we would date them.
right. What
Yeah.
we think of them. We're going to judge them very shallowly.
Okay.
On
And
their
then
cartoon appearances.
and
God, I
then,
feel like
and then
we're
at the
gonna
end
get
of
rid of
the
that
at the
really
end of the game, Taryn, who has volunteered to be our mediator, I guess, is
Yeah.
going to give us all the ages of each Disney princess. Now we've done this before
But it's in the Lost episode.
in the lost footage, and the sad part is we all forgot, except for Taryn, the ages of all the Disney princesses.
Because
So
this was important. To
So are we
this.
just gonna give, or should we just give a Disney princess, go around the circle, say yes, 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 then get the age?
I think we should
I
just
thought we were guessing the age. And
I think we
saying
should
yes
just-
or no.
discuss what we would like about them, yes
Okay.
and no, real quick.
Okay.
So anyway, so Taryn, if you will, go ahead and
All right.
start. It doesn't matter if you do it in chronological order or.
All right. Well, I have a
I
picture
want
up that's not in.
chronological order.
I'm going to try to do it as close to chronological as I can.
Okay,
First up is obviously Snow White.
Allydale.
Oh wait, so we're guessing the ages, right?
No,
Oh,
you're
no.
gonna-
No.
Would
Just
you,
kidding.
Would you date her?
would you date it?
Would you date it?
Date the Snow White.
So Nick just showed some colors about how he views women.
Nick, we just discussed this last episode.
Would you date that object?
Would you?
Did you talk to Tanner on the phone recently?
Snow White, probably not, because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure she's pretty young. If I'm
This
getting
is just
that
based
right.
off of looks
Yeah.
alone.
Off of look,
Yeah, be
nah,
shallow.
man.
And looks and
I-
personality. Just
No, I probably wouldn't, just because she's a little too good, in my opinion. Which
Allie likes
I
a
mean-
bad girl.
basically, I don't know. I mean, she's pretty, but like, I mean, since that movie came out in '37, it's kind of.
she's old school.
You know,
Allie,
she's
I'm
old
going to
school
send
and-
this link directly to your family.
Okay.
With the time code
Why
for this
not?
part.
Corey?
No. I short black hair.
The Bob isn't doing it.
No, I'm not a fan of the Bob. And she lives with 7 other dudes.
Yeah, it's
Oh
true.
yeah, that's
That's-
true.
That's
They're all gonna be like giving you that look.
yeah. That's just weird.
Like that.
That's a weird dating relationship when your girlfriend lives with 7 other
You ain't
like
getting sloppy
grown
nights.
men who are all men.
Well, not grown.
No, they're old men. They're a bunch of old dudes.
The term is vertically challenged.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not about that.
Rowdy.
There's a lot of passing on Snow
I mean,
White.
there's not a passing on Snow White. I mean,
They don't.
She
No
is-
peer pressure, man.
no.
You just
Well, I'm
be you.
thinking of not even like the movie Snow White. I'm thinking of the Fables comics Snow White, and I would definitely yes. Because she's awesome.
But this is the Disney
But
version.
this is the Disney.
Disney.
Stay on course.
And we're not getting into Once Upon a Time because that's a whole
Boo.
That's
cluster
the
of
whole,
different.
yeah. Yeah, anyone that's, I mean, she's the hottest of them all. You know, that's what the mirror said, right? Hottest of them all.
Ferris.
Ferris.
Sure.
Fair.
We'll go
That,
with Taurus.
fair means like skin. It's
Oh,
like
she's like, the most pasty
Really?
of them all.
Yeah.
Was
Got
that
the
the
best-
problem? Why didn't the evil queen just make her go out in the sun for a little while? Like,
Yeah,
If
no.
we should just went, all right.
guess who's not?
So are you giving it a yes? I feel like you're playing hot and cold right now. Like you don't know what to tell Snow White.
Come on, Katy Perry.
I'm not good with women. I'm gonna say no.
Isaac. Go on.
And
Word
Isaac's
no.
Isaac's having to deal with telling a woman no for the first time.
Oh.
Whoa. Where's that coming from?
It seems like a lot of hostility.
Didn't know.
Anyway, Isaac, why?
I don't, probably just because, like what Corey said, like the black hair, short black hair like that, I'm not into that.
Okay.
And I know it's on my head, but it's different on a girl.
Double standard.
Okay,
It's
Tommy.
the same hair as Tommy. That's why I'm.
Tommy, would you date Snow White?
No. I mean, she can cook and clean, which are very good skills.
That's what I was gonna say.
Wow. Okay.
But I
She's a
can
hard
do
worker.
those. But
She's a
I
hard
can,
worker.
I can do those things as well.
And
So
she
I'm
has
not
command
impressed.
over animals.
And she does have command over animals.
Yeah, but she doesn't really strike me as all that interesting. And she's also like the one Disney princess that didn't get any sequels. So
You mean those
That might
direct
be.
to
That might
DVD?
make her. That
I
makes
feel
her.
like that's a plot.
I feel like
Yeah.
that makes her go up in my.
I feel like you just talked her up a bunch. You said no.
I would say no, for a lot of the same reasons. I don't like, just for the physical thing, I don't like the haircut. Personality-wise, she just seems kind of bland to me.
Yeah, really boring.
Really boring.
She's also dumb.
Also
Dumb
I
as
just really
eats,
thought of that.
eats an apple from a stranger.
She totally trusting. Totally dates a dude that groped her while she was sleeping. I'm like, come on.
This is the Disney version.
Yeah, I know.
Disney version.
Well,
That happened in the Disney version.
This was 7 dudes. Just,
I don't know a single woman that would wake up to someone making out with them and be like, oh, God, I love
Look,
you.
look. The 40s were a different time.
it was a big deal. But anyway, I would vote no. So
So Snow
So
White
no.
knows across
Knows
the
across
board.
the
You
board.
suck,
Not
Snow
apparently
White.
more
Apparently
popular.
she's too old school for us.
Yeah.
But
More
anyway.
like, no, white.
Oh.
Boo.
Everybody gets one.
Taryn, next
Great.
princess.
The next princess.
Wait, do we not get their ages now?
No. Well,
I
okay,
feel like
go
we should
ahead.
get their ages
Just-
after we
At
do
the
circle.
end of the
Okay.
cycle. It's a good thing.
Or now or after the cycle?
Now. I
Now,
feel
let's
now.
go now.
It's just gonna be
So
too
after each
convoluted if
princess,
we wait.
Yeah,
each princess,
yeah.
okay. It's a good thing you guys and Allie all said no, because she is at the ripe old age of 14.
Yep.
That dude's a creep. Like the dude that finds
Prince
her.
Charming's
Well, okay. We
So
can
it's
talk about
okay
this
that
later.
she's dumb as
Well,
bricks.
He looks
though.
it up. Prince Charming is 37.
Well, no. None of the Disney princesses or princes, including Aladdin, have a defined age. None
That's
of them.
sexist.
Yeah.
They're also not
still,
selling
it's weird if
merchandise.
Yeah, they're all
14-year-old
selling-
teens go
yeah.
around the woods kissing sleeping chicks.
Yeah.
Well, if you follow the Team Star Kid, like I do, Aladdin is 33.
Dear Lord.
So Aladdin's
Really?
Jesus.
Yes, he is the same age as our Lord and Savior, Rowdy, when he was crucified. Thank
The
you.
only official Disney
sad.
age for any male character is John
Thank you.
Smith, who's 27.
Now,
Oh.
see, I would have thought John Smith was older than the rest of them.
Yeah. Me too.
All right, move on.
Next princess, Sleeping Beauty.
Okay. Isn't her name Aurora? Why can't-
Yeah.
Can we give her a
Aurora.
name?
Well, I'm going off what the list says. So
Princess Aurora.
Princess Aurora.
She has a name.
Corey, you seem pretty. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. I mean, we can go, Allie. We'll do the
Yeah, I'm,
circle.
I'm right here,
Okay.
but thanks.
I was gonna shift the starting
Oh,
point. So
sorry.
anyway, go ahead.
Oh, well, never mind.
Go ahead, Allie.
I don't know. I mean, she's pretty, blonde hair, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they gave her lavender eyes. I mean, she's
Lavender.
not. Yeah, that's at least.
it's too pixelated. I can't tell.
I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, she's pretty, but again, like, I feel like she's really not all that exciting. She's kind of bland. She doesn't really do anything. I really can't even remember that movie very well, except for Maleficent.
She
It's the
doesn't do
only
anything
thing.
because she's sleeping.
I mean,
Again.
she's just not really exciting at all. I mean, she
I
sleeps
feel like
all
she
the
stole
time.
Snow White's thunder. It was just like
Not really into that, so no.
Yeah.
The first two Disney princesses, their main plot point is that they're asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Disney didn't know what to do with just
they're sleeping.
Grims didn't know what to do with
Because
them.
animation costs money. You gotta have them sleeping.
You can't write strong female parts back then. You don't do that.
Corey.
I would say no, like kind of based on the same thing. She seems lazy. She's just lying in bed all day.
curse,
not
lazy,
to,
same thing.
not.
Sounds like an old roommate we have.
Not to say that she's like not like like long blonde hair. She's attractive and everything, but again, the personality takes a hit there with all the sleeping. So I'm gonna say no. Again, I don't want to have to kiss a sleeping chick really creepily to date her. Like that's not how. I don't think that's a good foundation for any relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, for all the same reasons, no. Seems like someone that would just hog all the Wi-Fi with Netflix and then
Watch 9 hours.
do
of
9
Friends.
hours of
There's
Friends.
nothing wrong with that, though. Let's just take a step back real fast.
She didn't pay rent. Anyway.
Yes, that's a no.
Hey, Aurora, want to go to the movies? No,
I don't have any money.
I just want to lie here.
What's your Hulu password? I'm like, oh my god.
Isaac?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think it's all
Sleeping disorders are not a joke.
Oh.
She is fucking gorgeous,
Language. Okay.
and that's it.
You get one.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. All right. Tommy.
I'm going to say no, but not for all the reasons that these guys say.
Okay.
Because unlike Snow White,
Yes.
Aurora has shown absolutely no skill cleaning or cooking.
Oh my god.
She does talk to animals, though.
Again,
Great singer.
Oh, great! Yeah,
And
talk
she
to animals.
technically does have access to magic through her.
Yeah,
fairies.
see that, and
See, I'm
that's
more likely to date one of the fairy godmothers.
you see that's just it. Like that makes it the harder
It's
no
bibbidi
for me.
bobbidi bump uglies.
Living with like
That'd be
3
my-
creepy old women, no, I'm
The
good.
little short one in the blue.
So it's either live with 7 old dudes and your girlfriend, or live with 3 weird old ladies and your girlfriend.
Cool old ladies. Lady magic.
They keep changing colors on everything. It's gonna be like the dress all over again.
Oh my god.
Is
we
it
can't
blue and
have
gold?
that.
Is it? I don't know anymore.
It's both.
It's all. Of
Okay,
it.
so skill is a high thing for you, Tommy.
They have to,
They have to have skill.
they have to wow me.
Okay.
Their skill set's only a level 5, not a level
All right,
17.
Nick.
She has a really low constitution.
Although I find her attractive, and although she's got quite the lovely voice, I'm gonna say no, and for a different reason than all of you, because of her affinity for needles. It's that's a bad signal.
That's why she's
down the
sleeping all
road.
day. It's all the
you
heroin.
know, all that heroin. I don't want to deal with
She's a
somebody.
possible drug user.
She's a possible drug user. So
what the shit?
That's interesting. Okay, so she's got all those except for Isaac. Isaac is the only pre-Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
so anyway, go ahead.
And Isaac is now a pedophile because
God
she
damn
is
it.
16 years old.
What a creep!
Now in Oklahoma,
It's not as bad as I thought it
It's
was.
not Oklahoma. We're in England.
Oh. Never mind. Sorry, you're screwed, Isaac. Next princess.
Next princess is Cinderella.
Ooh.
Babe. All right, Allie.
Yes,
Okay.
I would date Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
As Corey said, she is a babe. I mean, she's gorgeous. She can speak to animals. She's pretty
What
crafty.
princess can't speak to animals?
Belle.
Okay.
Pretty much. I mean,
Well, she speaks to animal objects.
well, but they're not animals. They're
That just
inanimate
makes her
objects.
crazy, not
That's, you do not talk about Belle that way.
We know
you
Allie's
shut
choice
your
for,
mouth.
anyway.
Cinderella, I mean, she's pretty crafty. I mean, she made her own dress, you know, until it got ripped to shreds.
Yeah.
My only thing is I wish she would stand up for herself a little bit more, because her stepmother kind of presides over her,
Kind
and
of a
it'd be like,
pushover.
excuse you, like, you're not going to tell me what to do. But yeah, I'd date her. She's hot.
Corey.
Yeah, Cinderella is a babe, through and through, and I agree. She's very resourceful and crafty. She's friends with mice. But I like her good attitude in life. She was dealt a bad hand, but saw it through.
Yeah.
And she was rewarded in the end. So I'm all for Cinderella. I like her attitude and outlook on life. So Cinderella is dateable.
For sure.
Rowdy.
I feel like I don't want to feel like I'm copying what y'all say, but yes, Cinderella is great. She does make her own dress. She's got cool mouse friends. I wonder if
Also has a fairy godmother.
she does
With the
have
magic.
She does,
Yeah, with the
yes.
magic thing.
Continuing the trend. Magic.
And just one fairy godmother. She only shows up when she's needed. She's not hanging around all the time.
Turning things different
Yeah.
colors.
So she's got the better fairy godmother.
Yeah.
Except that
You
she
have-
doesn't know what proper time to cancel out the.
Yeah,
First.
there's a
Yeah,
time
I mean,
limit.
because at
Yeah.
12
Could this have
o'clock
been,
at
like,
midnight, the
5
party's just
o'clock,
getting
or-
started.
but at the same time, you have vegetables, well, now you have vehicles.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
No. Isaac.
Wait, are you a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess so. But, I mean, she'd probably leave shoes everywhere. And, like, there'd be rodents everywhere.
She has a rodent problem that falls.
Wait, so you're a yes, but you don't
I'm
like
a
how
yes,
messy
but
she
it's,
is?
yeah.
Like, there's some work to be done,
Yeah.
according to Isaac.
It's a fixer
Not
Oh my
good enough.
god.
Oh god.
So she's a bit of a fixer-upper.
Oh, our views on women are terrible.
Tommy.
I'm going to say
I
no.
was the only one that got
Okay.
this.
No,
Yeah, I got it.
because like the two previous princesses, her only skills are cleaning and cooking, and sure she can like sew
Make
and
a dress, yeah.
Yeah,
so-
she made a dress.
Sure, that's cool too, but there is a rodent problem.
They help.
Tommy's.
Yeah, they help her. Like
Yeah,
that's,
that's disgusting.
She could
That's
start her own like seamstress business
No,
and
that-
not have to pay for help.
basically. I
that
mean,
is a health code violation.
She's not serving food; she's serving dresses.
yeah.
It's
there's a
still, people
difference.
wear those things, and also blonde, gross. So
Oh.
Whoa.
We now know. All right.
We got no blondes. Nick.
Well, that's
Nick.
rude.
Yes. I would. And for a lot of the reasons that Corey did, I don't. I think a lot of our Disney princesses seem to have a thing for working and stuff. At least
And
Snow White.
rodents.
But I think I like Corey's point that she's actually a nice person. She's very optimistic despite being talked down to all the time and mistreated and stuff. And so she finally gets karma comes around, and so I think that'd be a good presence to have around.
It's going to be fun to go through the bad days with
Right,
her.
exactly.
It's always going to be encouraging.
She's going to be
Yeah.
there.
Definitely.
Or her godmother's going to show up and make things better.
Right.
Either one. Win-win.
Where's that fairy godmother? Is she going to come around anytime soon?
Legal. She's 19 years old.
Yes!
We have an eye for this sort of thing.
Oh, yes.
All right. Next, I have on my list kind of a time jump, or a bigger time jump than I was thinking of. It's Ariel.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the next Disney princess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Certainly.
What
What did they
is
make
this,
in between?
Is this mermaid or human form?
Ariel's Ariel.
There was a lot of animal movies. One
Yeah.
One
That's
Dalmatians,
right.
or
Robin
Cats,
Hood,
Oliver and
Rescuers.
Company.
Oliver and Company was fantastic.
It was.
I need to rewatch that. I haven't seen it in forever.
Get out.
Joe was
Oh my
Oh.
god. I've seen it before. I
Allie.
just haven't seen it in a while.
There's also Black
okay,
Cauldron
You're
before
not
that.
missing
Yes.
anything.
Let's see. No, never mind. I'm not gonna
Anyway,
do that. Anyway.
Ariel in human form.
Okay, so I know Ariel's age. But
Well, then she can't go first. She has to go
Yeah,
last.
yeah, I'll go last. Go for
no,
it.
no, Allie
Go
can't
for
go first. She'll give it away.
I'll go last.
Okay, so she's got some cons, like one being half a fish.
But it's the right
it's-
half.
it's-
until the
Is it?
Okay.
Oh god, this is going so far.
Human form, Ariel. 'cause
Okay,
that's
so
what
it's
she-
human form Ariel.
Yeah.
It's not the under.
No,
Okay, because
no,
I was
no.
gonna say some pros where she can breathe underwater. Okay, so yeah, she can't talk when she's a human. That's kind of.
This is post.
Yeah,
Okay, so
she
we're
can
like
talk.
everything's good now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, so we're like at the end of the movie, and okay, well then she's married. So that's a con.
Okay, you're Prince Eric. Go.
I am Prince Eric. Thank you. He was based off me. Black hair, blue eyes. In case you can't tell. So no, like, yeah, I like Ariel.
Affinity for pirates. So.
But yeah, I like Ariel, but she just seems kind of like immature. She collects like forks and crap, like thinks they're fun. And
I'm just loving Allie Dale's reaction.
I'm sorry.
yeah,
mean,
she
well-
collects forks because, I mean, she
doesn't-
lived under the sea. Like, she didn't know what the crap they were. She thought that it was a hairbrush.
Correction, she lived under the sea.
I gotta go. I think,
mean-
yeah.
Also, it's not a fork. It's a who's it or a what's it.
It's a use it or
No,
what's
what-
it's galore. Yeah.
It's a
I.
A thingamabob.
dinglehopper.
Dinglehopper,
It's
yeah.
a dinglehopper. That's what it is.
That's right. I'm gonna say she's attractive, yes. But I vote no. And she doesn't respect her dad. She doesn't have respect for her dad.
Teenager.
Daddy issues.
We don't know that she's a teenager.
She acts like a teenager.
That's exactly. She acts like a teenager. She's got daddy issues. She doesn't like her dad, and again, it's just. I feel like all you'd ever deal with was I miss the ocean. I miss everyone. And
I
it's
miss
just,
my family.
yeah. So I'm done. I say no. Attractive, yes, but I wouldn't date her.
Rowdy.
I say no because, and Allie's probably going to get mad at me, I think she's a horrible role model for young women. Because the
There's
lesson,
about to be a smackdown.
the
Rowdy
lesson
cat
Ariel teaches
out.
little girls is that in order to get the right man, you have to change everything about yourself that makes you you.
Okay.
Oh,
Boom!
yeah.
Logic
Oh,
bomb!
Oh.
Give up everything about you that's you so you can have the right guy. And that's a terrible lesson to be teaching young women.
There are plenty of mermen.
I mean,
Plus, I mean,
I'm about to see.
she has no business sense making deals with sea witches either.
Yeah,
I would-
that's bad
sassy.
decision making.
No,
Sea witches.
no,
Sassy.
no joint banking account ever. So I'm gonna say no.
You sold what for what?
Yeah,
Why do we have all these forks?
a prince? She's like, yeah. She's like,
And she's got
I
a-
gave away half your kingdom for a bunch of forks.
and she's got a hoarding problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sings one of the greatest songs.
Yeah.
but
She does.
Still.
Oh, and crabs are an issue.
I think that's a bonus. Or, I mean, no, wait, no, it's not. Oh, no, not those kind of crabs.
And that was the delayed time reaction for Isaac.
No. I was thinking of the singing crabs, not those crabs.
Who says they can't be singing? I mean,
Forget what I said.
Isaac went to the doctor, found out he has singing crabs.
I feel like that would get distracting after a while.
Oh my god!
It's like,
so Isaac.
Forget
So
I said
Isaac
that.
said yes
Isaac
because
said
of
yes.
singing
No,
crabs.
no. Okay, go. I was gonna say yes, but now I don't know.
Just take a breath. Just take a breath. Gather your thoughts.
Yes. For one, I really like redheads.
Okay.
That's the thing for me.
okay.
And I just love how it's just someone who reaches out to a world beyond what they know and finds love within it.
Someone with a wanderlust.
Someone with a wanderlust.
Wanderlust.
Adventurous.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
Isaac
what
is
is
trying
this?
to make his answer sound really profound so we can forget the whole
Please forget the whole.
Think about all the work you have to do teaching her everything. Like just not being a fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
Like,
right.
that's a lot of work.
Personal hygiene might be an issue.
Yeah,
you know?
and who wants to deal with
It'd be
flounder
powered
on
by
a
love.
daily basis?
Well, you eat
I'd punt
flounder
him.
and then just
And
move
he's,
on.
gonna, and he's a fish. He's gonna die in like 3 days.
Right.
And that's
So you just wait it out. It's a
you have to
waiting
deal
game.
with that.
You just be like, look, you might be her best friend, but I'm gonna outlast you.
Okay, all right. So, anyways, Tommy,
Date, yes, but not for very long.
Okay.
is that an option?
We're gonna get real technical about it.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Redhead, yes, that's a big thing for me. I'm
Okay.
a big fan of redheads.
Wait for
She's the first one to actually seem fun.
Yeah.
Like, she has this adventurous personality, like Isaac said. Yeah.
Cinderella was fun.
No, she wasn't.
She sang with mice.
Yeah, but Cinderella was kind of like, very boring.
Okay.
Because, like, she would get pushed around by, her
so
sisters.
Ariel is
Yeah.
adventurous.
She's adventurous. She's fun. She has a king
You're just hating
for a
on
dad.
Cinderella because she's not confrontational, but anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Non-confrontational is shit.
Passive.
But, yeah, she has a king for a dad and a sassy black sea witch, I would just hang around, like, just for the family parties.
That you couldn't go to because you're not a merman.
I would make a deal with the sassy black sea witch.
Okay, okay.
Sounds like you would rather be with the sassy black sea witch than
I damn well would. That would just imagine the
Ursula
fun.
is her name, but
Yeah, oh yeah, Ursula. Yeah, like humanized to Ursula. Oh heck yes, without any. Yeah.
you're not into the tentacles. Is what
No.
Should I tell Tommy that
Yeah.
she's based off of a drag queen?
Yeah. Divine.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
a sea witch is a sea witch.
aren't she the one that's like really traumatized by pink flamingos?
No,
Yeah.
I
No,
love
no,
pink
he
flamingos.
He traumatizes us with pink
Oh, okay.
flamingos.
All right.
But yeah, I'd date Ariel for a little while until like the hygiene issue would come up. Like, you're not in the water all the time now. There are things called baths. You might want to look into them.
I would say yes,
Okay.
because despite the negative problems of having to teach her everything, I do enjoy her spirit and her wanderlust.
Wanderlust.
And
All
her.
you ever got to do is travel and watch her geek out about everything that's
What?
dumb.
But isn't
Is
that
that
better?
fair?
Isn't that better
I
than?
mean-
Isn't that better than someone being cynical and being like, "Oh, that's."
No, it'd be
okay."
great to date a human that wouldn't like see a fork and freak out every time you ate.
Technically, you'd have the same thing with Cinderella because she's been locked up in her house for who knows how
it's
long.
true.
She still knows things.
Okay, so you don't have to explain forks, but you still have to travel everywhere.
You don't have to travel.
What's wrong with traveling?
Yeah, what's
No,
so
no, it's
awful
not
with
traveling.
traveling?
Like,
I'm,
Bodies.
I'm attacking Corey's point of view on this.
Maybe I like to try to get out and see things. Okay.
All right. Anyways, Allie, are you going?
I mean, since I know her age, I feel inappropriate. But
Yes.
Way to
I
ruin
would,
it, Allie.
Sorry,
what's
but
her
I have
age?
one damn job.
she
What's her age?
Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, since you
she's
already know.
16. She's not
16.
a child anymore. I mean,
That's why she's immature, guys.
Also,
'cause
this
she's
is after the
16.
movie, so
I'm just saying. I mean, well, I don't want to say she's hot. She's attractive. I mean, red hair,
No, say it.
blue
Go
eyes.
ahead.
No. And
Based off Alyssa Milano,
I mean,
it's okay.
but
You
she-
can say it.
Oh, okay
True.
then.
but she.
that's a
I mean-
maybe from Corey.
I mean,
No, I would date Alyssa Milano.
I mean, she's just fun. Like, she's got that wanderlust. She wants to travel. She wants to see the world. She wants to see what's outside of her own little sea castle thing.
She has
I mean,
singing
she's
crabs.
exciting.
Yeah.
She's just fun. She's fun to be around. I would
Isn't he a
totally
lobster?
date her if I was under
He's a crab.
He's a
under
crab.
18.
All
But
right.
that's my answer.
So 16, yes.
16.
All right.
So you were all creeps.
I said date for a little while.
I said if I
All
were
right. Next princess. We
under
got people that
18.
got to roll out soon.
Yeah.
We have Princess Jasmine.
I think it's yeses across the board.
Yes.
No. Do the
Go,
order.
go, Allie.
Oh, Jasmine. Yeah, she's gorgeous for sure. But I feel like she kind of, sort of, maybe might have like, I don't really want to. I don't know.
Problems with authority.
Yeah, just I mean, she's gorgeous, but that's really. I mean, I'd probably date her.
I think Jasmine and I would be just friends. Because
Just friends
I
with
enjoy that
Jasmine.
world, and if, like, I would definitely be friends with Aladdin because he's got a genie. And that sounds like fun. And there's a magic carpet. There's lions.
And a monkey.
There's things. Yeah,
a lot of cool
It
stuff.
seems like a cool place to hang out. But Jasmine and I are out the gate going to have conflicting religious beliefs. So,
Yeah.
so that's a deal breaker.
Her dad says praise Allah quite a bit in Aladdin.
Yeah,
So.
so-
That doesn't mean
Doesn't
she
it?
particularly
I
is for
think
Allah.
that she probably isn't Christian. That's an assumption, and maybe that's unfair. But I think we would be good friends. But dating, I think there'd be problems.
Rowdy.
Religious issues aside, I say yes. She does have that adventurous spirit y'all are talking about. She is drop dead gorgeous. She has a pet tiger, for crying out loud. That's
That
just
is pretty cool.
awesome.
That's just dangerous.
It is dangerous. I'm a cat person. It's weird. But yeah, God, I feel like I really don't even have to explain it. Why? Just yes to Jasmine.
Yes, there you go.
Isaac.
Yes.
Why?
She just seems like a solid woman. Like, she hangs out with tigers and freaking
That's
rides
the
magic
def-
carpets.
That's the
The
definition
selling
for
point
you
And
is
of a
She
tigers.
tells, like back then, if you told, like, the king, like, no, he would have been dead. And she did it.
She's the daughter.
It's
Yeah,
the
but
daughter. I
still,
think she's a
exactly,
leeway.
it's the daughter. It would have been worse, probably. Think
In,
about it.
in reality, yes, but
Yeah.
in a Disney world, no.
Should we be asking these guys, like, do you want to date Jasmine or do you want to date Raj?
Oh, the,
Like,
yeah.
You're really high on this tiger.
Tommy.
Yeah, totally. While the tiger is cool, she is a very entitled princess, which means she gets everything. Which means, which I would be like, all right, cool, yeah, let's spend all your dad's money, and yeah, there's like flying carpets and monkeys in vests, and that's cool. And Jafar is awesome, so I would just get on his good side and be like, yeah, let's overthrow the king. Come on.
Do I have to live over there? Because ISIS is going to be a problem.
Oh.
like in that part of the world right now.
I don't know.
Just-
You'll have to
he
discuss
has the
that
genie.
with-
You'll be
with,
safe with the
Okay,
genie.
it's still a no for me.
Okay. I'm gonna go yes because A, yes, I think she's gorgeous. B, despite her upbringing being little getting whatever she wants for the most part, she also, it seems like the '90s princesses were all about getting out and seeing the world and stuff, and so but still she also has a little sauciness to her,
Mhm.
so it's much better than being kind of bland like some of the original princesses were.
The first
Yeah.
three.
When she came out, she had been the most independent
Mhm.
Oh, he's by
princess.
far.
So it's
by
definitely
far.
she's
And
not
she-
needy.
She was not a damsel in distress.
And that was the thing. She was
really.
like she was willing to like say, I don't want any of this rich stuff. I want to go out and do stuff on my own, kind of thing.
She just
So
wants to date riffraff.
riffraff.
Street rats.
Street rats.
And she sings
buy
one
that.
of the best duets in Disney history.
Yep.
So
Agreed.
also
So my
a
vote
selling
is,
point, but still no.
But my vote is yes.
Okay. So am I the only no? Or did you go no?
No, I said yes.
Oh, okay.
Here comes age.
15.
Yeah! Ah!
Wait,
Creeps!
hold on.
All of you.
because okay, we gotta think about this. In the story,
And then,
like,
no,
it's-
don't try and
no,
save
I'm
this.
just trying to think about it. I'm like, because in the story, it's her birthday is coming up, and that's why she has to choose a prince.
Is that
Coming
15?
up, not there.
It's like 3 days or whatever.
Nick, you're not of that culture,
But
so
listen,
it's inappropriate.
But the thing about it is,
Nick's
like in
trying
their
to justify
culture,
it.
Okay, Nick, even if you're right, it still makes her 16, which makes
is
you a
Ariel?
pedophile.
Still doesn't work.
whatever, move on.
Nick's like, dude, if she's hot, she's hot thing.
Listen, man, she's hot. She's hot.
Next, we have probably what's going to be the most popular princess at the table, Belle.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yes.
Allydale, yes.
Hands down, yes. Belle's perfect. She's my favorite princess. You know, like, she's independent. She's awesome. She loves to read. I mean, she's smart. She, like, isn't afraid to stand up to the beast, which I think is awesome. And she, sees people for what they are on the inside. She looks for that lovely little molten core sort of thing. Molten, I don't know what that is, but it works for me. It's all warm inside. I mean, that's where I was going. So yes, hands down, easily. Yep.
I agree with my arch nemesis, Allie Dale. Beauty and the Beast is like one of my favorite movies. And Belle, hands down, total babe. Beautiful, gorgeous, loves to read. That's a huge deal for me. Takes care of her dad, who's kind of a lot of trouble, but fun. So, like, even hanging out with her dad's going to be interesting.
Butt, comma, fun or butt fun?
So it's going to be fun hanging out. And if I guess in this world she didn't marry the beast if I'm dating her, but we get to hang out with a beast. So that's fun for me. And he has talking appliances.
Okay. Since Corey's so passionate, I want to ask him one question. Would you deal with being a beast for 10 years to be with Belle?
Yes, hands down. Because the beast is one of the best characters.
I think Beast looks
Ever.
awesome.
Isaac, before you go.
Wait,
yes.
Isaac, are you leaving?
I have to go.
Yes or no?
What, but she's not a princess, though. I thought we were doing...
She becomes a
She
princess.
Yeah.
becomes a
She
princess.
becomes a princess.
Beast
the
is a
beast
prince.
is a
You
prince. Have you
shut-
seen Beauty and the Beast?
Yes.
Seriously.
He's all about bloodlines. He's like,
Yeah, it's got to be legit. No. I guess so.
I guess
For
so.
like
That's the
most of the
best.
same reasons Corey said. I mean, I don't know.
She deserves better than that. That's a no
But
from
wait,
Isaac.
if we're doing people who are not technically princesses, are we throwing in Meg from Hercules?
No.
We're going by the
official Disney princess
Yeah.
list.
Well, if Meg wasn't there, then definitely yes.
Okay.
That'd be my number one
Are
pick.
you having to leave too?
Yeah, I
That's
have to
weird.
leave too. I gotta go to
Any
work.
other princesses you would date?
Rapunzel.
Okay.
Even though,
Yes.
yeah, Rapunzel.
Rowdy,
Actually,
you
no,
don't get to
I
answer
do
yet.
know her age. Never
I
mind.
just agree. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rapunzel's perfect. She's gorgeous. She's free spirited. She's fun.
You guys are going
who
to miss
else
all
would
the
I-
excitement when I throw in the curveball.
Who else would I?
Is it
do?
Princess Leia?
No.
Oh, she is
Yes!
the best Disney princess.
Probably Rapunzel. Oh, and then are we counting Frozen?
Yes.
Okay,
Frozen's
I'd
in the
probably
official
date
list.
both. I don't know about Anna. I'd probably
I
date Elsa.
would
Though.
rather date Elsa.
Yeah, I'd probably date Elsa, not Anna.
All right.
But that's me.
Okay.
Well, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah, and so anyways, back to me. Belle, yes. All day.
Okay.
For all the points you and Allie made, I was going to go for the father point also. If you didn't say it, like she is the first person that has a parent that would actually be cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
I think King Trident would be cool to hang out with.
But he'd be terrifying.
Great to
But
hang out with.
like the kooky, like inventor dad
Yeah.
with the daughter that like loves to read.
And the
She-
whole town loves her.
The whole town loves her. She's so
Do that.
awesome. Like,
Yes.
Do they really?
Well, they don't understand her, but I do think that you can't get a whole mob willing to get a person back from a beast unless they care about her.
Like,
Yeah, she's.
Listen, they were all riding the Gaston train. Let's just
Yeah,
be
like
real.
a girl that can like just sit down and y'all can both read a book and like love each other at the same time. That's great.
Yeah.
That's heaven right there.
She is definitely like the most qualified to grow old with.
Oh, yeah.
Princess, yeah.
I would
yes.
marry Belle.
Tommy,
Yes.
why?
Brunette.
That's
She
a
does
full
have,
answer.
she's got
Full
brown
answer.
eyes. Sucker for brown eyes.
Yeah.
So
Big brown eyes, brown hair, reads, has a kooky inventor father. She's French, so, hey. What's up? And
Harry.
well, I mean, the one issue I would run into is like she has a thing for giant bear men, so I don't know if she's into bestiality.
She didn't
but...
fall in love with the beast. She fell in love with his heart.
Oh, boo, boo!
She fell in love with what's on the inside.
But I think it would just it would be really
Organs.
it would cause a lot of stress and anxiety on me because the entire town loves her. So
Again, I don't think they all found her very strange. So I don't think they were in love with her. I thought they were just like, who is this girl? Because they didn't understand her. Because in their
They
time,
all join in on the
they didn't
opening
understand
song.
her because
it's an opening song, Nick.
They didn't understand her because she was, she thought for herself. She wasn't all up on Gaston.
She was a trendsetter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did think she was odd because why is she reading all the time? And why won't she date that nice Gaston and all that?
Why would they just get together? They're perfect for each other.
So I mean, yeah, it would just cause like a lot of stress and anxiety on me because I'd have to live up to like their image and Gaston. So
Well, Gaston's dead at this point, so.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd live much long after the movie if he wasn't killed anyway. Anyone that eats like 6 dozen eggs.
I think we should just go under the assumption that we are in the position of the prince, and we have played out the movie.
That heart attack was a coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, Nick.
Yeah.
Darn right. That's straight yes.
across the board,
I don't think I have to explain. I think we've all explained why. So I think everyone has explained, in all the other ways, with all the other reasons.
everything
that I would say has been
said.
But no, yeah, I think
I'm having flashbacks.
she's definitely a trendsetter. She thinks for herself. She isn't just going based off looks, obviously. And I think that's a good message. To have her girls, especially even a princess like her, who's drawn and portrayed so beautiful. At the same time, she doesn't just fall for the guy that looks like the Disney princess.
Wait, hold on. Like, if we are taking over the role of being the prince, then that makes us royalty in this situation.
Well, it makes us royalty in most of these situations.
Well, then I wouldn't like just choose one of the Disney princesses. I would just like have a harem.
Which would make you not like any of the Disney princesses
Boom.
or princes, so.
Anyhow,
You're overthinking this.
Age.
Anyways.
Age.
Okay, I am going to chime in because Belle is also my favorite.
Yeah!
So, this is a universal yes.
Yeah!
That being said, we're all pedophiles.
Oh.
She's 17.
No!
That's
Wait,
not
that's
what?
not close.
17.
That's
It's
close.
close. We got some waiting
We're
to do.
good.
Let's assume her birthday's tomorrow.
It's worth the wait.
Yeah, just because we're dating doesn't mean there's Ninu going on. It's
Wait, did you just do the Mork and Mindy Ninu?
Yeah, I was 24 and dated a 17-year-old for a while, so it's doable and managed to keep appropriate. So
logic.
yeah,
Okay.
lawyered.
Boom.
All right, let me pull up the
Next
princess. The next princess in this list, Pocahontas.
Corey.
No,
You racist.
no, I didn't like that movie, and I really didn't like. I didn't care for Pocahontas the character at all. I just didn't. Now her friend. Now her friend.
No, wait. We can bring friends into this.
Wait,
I want.
We've been bringing up Ursula and Gaston and Jafar.
Wait, when you say friend,
No, her other Native American friend, not the raccoon.
Grandmother Willow?
Oh, great fucking friend.
Anyways, her other friend who's Native American and her age. Yes. Pocahontas. Nah.
Okay.
No, I just didn't like her personality.
Yeah.
She seemed haughty.
But she can paint with all the colors of the wind.
I don't care.
I say yes.
There's only one color of the wind, and that's transparent.
And that's wind.
Well, she's on peyote.
So you're dating her for drugs.
You are racist as
That
well.
is racist. I'm sorry.
Did you say yes for drugs?
No, I'd say yes for drugs.
You
Yes
just
for
said yes when you
Pocahontas.
said she has peyote.
I've made it. Yeah, that was inappropriate. I apologize for that.
Guys, we had a pretty good race talk, and I feel like we're just flushing all of that down the toilet.
What do you expect, though? Anyway.
But yes to Pocahontas. I think she's cool. She has that adventurous spirit we were talking about earlier with some of the others. She's by far thinks for herself and is not afraid to stand up for what she thinks is right. And she rescues the prince. And he's not really a prince, but John Smith. She rescues him in this story, like that's pretty cool too.
See, that's my problem. I'm not like outdoorsy. I don't want to date a girl who knows more man things than I do, like how to kill and hunt.
That's a
and
good
like
point.
Yeah.
go out, like, and she's always want to go kayaking and being outdoors and stuff.
And you're just gonna be like,
I don't like the adventure
You're like,
spirit.
I'm gonna
The
go
rest
here-
of you are like,
I'm gonna
oh,
go over
the
here and
adventure
read
spirit.
with Bell.
We're
Yeah, like, me and
in
Bell-
a
There's a
film podcast
There's a
for a
difference
reason.
between exploring and like visiting places and let's go out in the woods for like a week.
Can't
Yeah.
we just watch a camping documentary and call it even?
Yeah, like Bell and I will be reading
Have
about
you seen
camping.
Deliverance?
So
I guess I would have to switch to no because I really do not like camping. I like the
Well, guys,
I like the
spring break
idea
plans
of
are
camping,
canceled.
but once you actually go,
the
it's
idea
no
of
more.
camping is.
The idea of camping is great. Like, yeah, we sit around a fire, we
It's
share
real fun.
songs
How would you
and
just
all
get out
that.
there, Tommy?
Then you get out there and you're like, like slapping mosquitoes off of you, and you're
No.
miserable.
No, I'm not. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of setting up the joke for me.
Rowdy, would you prefer to be outside sleeping or would you be in a tent?
Tent.
Boo. That was forced.
anyways,
Kind of like this conversation,
Tommy.
but anyway.
Yeah. Like
Uh,
every intense joke you've ever made.
wait, so you
Tommy.
switched to no.
Tommy, yes
That a
or
boy.
no?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Well, I know her age,
Boo.
but that's not going to change my feelings of it. Because, yeah, just the adventurous spirit and the Native American culture, it's what I grew up with. I understand, and I get it. You know, I get everything about it. And just how strong-willed she was and how she had a sense for what is right, what is wrong, this justice. And, you know, talking willow tree is pretty neat. And raccoons are fucking cool.
Yeah,
so,
They're dangerous.
Thieves.
They carry leprosy.
they're cool.
They're dangerous.
I had a friend who had a pet raccoon when I was, a teenager, and he was a cool dude. He was a pretty cool little dude. They have thumbs, they have little hands. It's so cool.
Yeah, if you can get a raccoon when it's young enough, they actually make really great pets.
Nick, no phones. You could be looking at the ages.
I'm not.
You could be cheating. Anyways, Nick, it's your turn.
No.
No? Is there a
I
reason?
thought you were saying no,
You were
just
just
taking a
no.
turn.
Pass. No.
Okay, so Nick said no, and he's not even going to explain.
All
It's not
right.
even
I'm
gonna
just,
give-
it's just. Man.
The racism is strong with this one,
I
apparently.
was like, no, I'm not even going to dignify her with a
Oh,
response.
gosh. 18.
Oh, okay. All right, so
she's
Tommy,
boring
you're
to me.
clear. You're in the clear.
She died at like a really young age, didn't she?
Well, like
they were
actual
alive.
Pocahontas.
Yeah,
was
historically, she's like 14.
like-
Yeah.
historical Pocahontas is 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
so.
Well, she would have.
Well, during the events of the movie, she was 14.
She was eternally 14 years old.
That's just sad.
All right, next.
Next princess.
The next princess is Mulan.
Is she a princess?
Go with
It's
Nick. Let's
technically not.
reverse
It's
the order. Let's give
technically
Nick
not.
the opening
Well,
statement.
She's in the
Oh,
Disney
because-
princess list.
Was it because she got with the prince at the? Because the guy who trained him actually was a prince, wasn't he? Wasn't
Yeah.
he the emperor's son?
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, if they got together, that would make
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would say yes, just because, you know, she's she's a family person. One, you know, big on keeping her family's legacy and respect and doing because her dad can't go fight and otherwise they would be shamed, and so there's that. She's a kick-ass girl, so there's that. That's pretty cool. You know, she's tough. I mean, we've all seen Ronda Rousey, and so everyone, America has a attraction to her now. So, but yeah, I think those are all good reasons. Yeah, I'd date her. We'll see where it goes.
Okay.
Yes, but not for long. She has this sense of nationalism, which is really cool.
Nationalism? I felt like it was the family thing.
No, I mean, you have to stand up for, you know, your nation because of the invaders of the Mongol Empire. So, yeah, I mean,
Good.
which is good. I'm all for that, except, you know, it's a communist state, so that wouldn't last long for me. But also, sassy red dragon. So,
Yeah, having Eddie Murphy at your disposal is kind of...
yeah, having a sassy red dragon at your disposal, I mean, that'd be really cool, but I feel like the cricket would get on my nerves. So,
Squash that.
Well,
yeah.
it's a lucky cricket.
yeah, it would get on my nerves, but yeah, having a sassy red dragon, you know, Yeah, I'd date her for a little while, but not
And
too
then you
long.
would claim like that you get the dragon. In the
Yeah,
Peacock?
exactly. I'd be like,
Yeah.
no, we have this thing going on, and we're friends.
Because it's not tied to her specific bloodline or anything like that.
Yeah.
Rowdy.
Yes, Mulan is actually my very nearly a tie favorite princess alongside Belle. As far as Disney, just because she's so cool. She's a fighter. She took out an entire Hun army with one shot, with an avalanche. I mean,
One
come
shot,
on.
fool.
One shot. She's just awesome. I enjoy watching her movie more than most of the other Disney movies, just because of and plus she's an excellent role model. I'm not sure why that comes into my dating preferences, but
Although, like, it's similar to Ariel of, like, instead of changing everything of who you are to get the man you want, it's change everything of who you are so that way you can save your family's honor.
yeah. I think she was beating herself, honestly, just, acting like a dude.
Being pain.
But, yeah, being ping.
It's a no for me.
Okay.
Yeah, because relationships, they're tough. All of them come with arguments and fights, and I wouldn't want to date a Ronda Rousey and be in an argument or a fight or a disagreement. And I feel like that's the same thing. I would lose. She would probably, beat me up.
If she ever decided to get physical where she could actually kill you,
Yeah.
it would be a problem.
I find that unattractive. I don't want a wife who's, probably, not soft. Like, she's all muscle and not fun to cuddle with. And if I disagree with her, might punch me.
Well, Corey, you're worried about getting pummeled by a 16-year-old girl, so...
Well, they want to date a 16-year-old girl.
But you're worried about being beat up by one.
Well, she's tough.
She's a really tough 16-year-old.
All right. We got,
How many more?
5 more.
5 more? What's our time? Okay, well, let's
All
try
right.
and be quick about
Speed round.
Hey,
All right.
let's still have fun.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Tiana from Princess and the Frog.
No.
Whoa!
What?
That was really, really quick. on
That
that
was
one.
quick.
We did say speed
We
round.
said speed round.
Oh, yeah.
But no.
But
I
not
mean,
that fast of a speed round.
I mean, she's a hard worker. She's career oriented and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm just not attracted to her. So
Okay, Tommy.
Yes, she's from Louisiana, which is right around where I grew up. So and she cooks. She wants to open up her own restaurant, which is something that I want to do. And I love that kind of food. And the 1920s, 30s, when is it?
It was
set?
like
The jazz
1920s.
age.
Yeah, the jazz age. That's
Yeah.
really fun. I love the music. I love the atmosphere. And the dancing, the dresses, everything about it. It's just a cool time to be around, and she was cool.
ready.
Yes.
Is everyone just saying yes because they don't want to be wrong?
No. Well, I was weighing options
Are
because I was trying to weigh the whole kissing a frog thing.
Right.
I was like, would that really be?
You
A
might get
problem.
some
Look,
diseases
I've
from
kissed
that.
weirder things. So.
So you're a yes?
I think I'm a yes. Yeah.
Is there any particular reason?
I just think she's cool.
Okay. My first question, which I feel like should have been everyone's question, is it frog, Tiana, or?
Yeah.
I think we've established that this is all post-princess
Okay,
status.
so she's
Yeah.
a human. Yes. And for the exact opposite reason, Nick, I like that she's career-oriented and has goals.
I didn't say that was a negative.
I-
I just said I wasn't attracted to her.
I like that she doesn't want to just stay at home and do my dishes and laundry. I like that she wants to have a restaurant and do her own business.
Well, fellas, not only are you not racist, you're not pedophiles.
Yeah!
19 years old.
Ah, just wasn't young enough for you, was she, Nick? Just wasn't young enough, was she? You could sense the adult because of the career oriented.
Next one.
He's like just moving along.
Rapunzel from Tangled.
Corey.
No, she seems like an idiot. she's just ditzy and no, and I mean, come on,
If she looked exactly like Mandy Moore.
no.
Okay.
No. I'm just saying, I feel like with enough time, she could have figured out how to get out of a tower.
Rowdy.
Yeah. I mean, especially once she's already had all the haircut, when she's got that little short pixie cut thing
It looks
going on.
exactly like Mandy Moore anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she's cool. She has an awesome little chameleon pet that
Guys, I don't
all
think
these, all these.
We're
little-
putting
I don't think
in
we-
the list of Disney princesses. We have to put into the pros and cons. Is their sidekick
a pet.
sufferable?
Yeah. Well, it's like we don't want a princess, guys. We just want a pet.
yeah.
A sassy red dragon would be a really fucking cool
Well, I
pet.
mean, like when you're contemplating dating someone, you're taking into account all the things that come with them: their
Yeah.
family, their pets.
That's why I like Belle.
Like if
She's
you
a
want to date
dog that
someone, they
doesn't
have
talk.
like a really annoying animal they keep around all the time. That would probably be a con to a relationship. But she has the cutest chameleon that ever existed. I think a lot of little girls decide they wanted to get chameleons after that, and they realize no, they're hideous and they walk weird.
Yeah. There was a bit of artistic interpretation
Yeah.
in Disney's.
All right, Tommy.
Long blonde hair, no. Short brown hair, yes.
We already established it would be the end of the movie version. The final, the
Well, I know that, but I mean, I just need to clarify that. I mean, if she ever
it's
grew her
because
hair
she's
back out.
blonde at the beginning of the movie and then brunette at the end. So
Tommy, we need to work on some of your issues, your shallow issues.
No, I mean,
Like we need to like get whatever therapist Jack Black saw in Shallow Hal and just.
just go with that.
I have very conflicting emotional issues with blondes.
Okay.
Okay, Nick.
Yes, I would. Again, outgoing, wants to get out, but that's probably due to the fact she's been in a room all her life. But beyond that, you know, after she gets out and stuff, and she's seen the world, seen some crap, she still seems like a very genuine human being, and I enjoy being around that. So, yeah.
And she's adorable.
And she's yeah. Yeah.
18.
Whoop whoop.
All right.
All right. Next one.
Who's the pedophile?
I'm not. I didn't date her.
Merida.
Who?
No.
No.
Wait, who's Merida?
Brave.
Oh, yeah.
I never even saw it, so
I won't
know.
because she's not a real
Pass.
Disney princess.
She's officially a Disney
Not a
princess.
Disney
You're gonna
princess.
have to come to terms
No.
with it.
No.
This is the curveball I was
No.
talking about. I
No.
wish Allie
No.
was here.
I'm a little nervous about her age, but I like her hair. I like big hair.
I don't have to accept her as a Disney princess because Elanwi from Black Cauldron isn't accepted as a Disney princess, but should be.
Yeah. And I kind of wish we had more time to get into this discussion
Yeah.
because I wanted to talk about there's a whole list of people that should qualify as Disney princesses that don't.
That could be a part 2 or something.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
part 2.
But yes, I like that she's into archery. I was into archery as a kid, and I like her accent.
I think it's cool the archery thing, but I feel like I need to abstain because I haven't seen Brave.
I like archery, and her accent is cool, but I don't like her, so...
I'm just saying no because she's not a real Disney princess.
She's a denial doesn't negate
That
fact.
too. That too.
Denial does not negate fact. She is 16 years old.
Dang it!
Which means we get to the final 2.
Okay.
Even though one of them is up for debate.
Yeah.
Anna from Frozen.
No,
No.
I haven't seen Frozen.
you don't need to.
Yes, you do. It's good. It's
Well,
just
it's not.
overplayed.
Okay. Let me rephrase that. Let me think about it for a second. After the Frozen hate removes from my body,
There's a wave that
Yeah.
hits Nick anytime the movie gets.
How do you spell Anna?
A-N-N-A.
So it's Anna.
Anna?
Yeah, it's
Well,
Anna.
it's Scandinavian, so it's Anna.
Okay, Anna.
So, and since we're talking about the end of the movie versions of them, they've already gone through a lot of their issues
Growth.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Their growth. They are.
I like
Anna-
her hair, hate her eyes.
Anna, she jumps too quickly into relationships.
Doesn't
Okay,
think
Nick's
things
getting real
through.
now. This
Doesn't think
is
things
good.
through. But she has a good heart. You know, she cares very deeply for her sister. That's pretty much what the whole idea of the movie is about sisterhood kind of thing, you know, girl power and all that. But it'd be a maybe. You know, we'll go on some dates. We'll see. If she like the next day she wants to marry me, then I'm out. So, but and what was the other one's name?
Well, we're doing Anna
Yeah.
first.
Okay,
and
we're
then-
doing Anna
yeah,
first.
go ahead.
No.
No.
For the same reason Nick, said she jumps into relationships way too quickly. She doesn't strike me as being that level-headed, like thinking things through was too quick to chase after her sister whenever she said, "Hey, leave me alone." You know, I mean, I can respect it whenever someone says, "Hey, I want to be alone for a little while." Let them be alone for a little while. And I hate that snowman with a passion. I hate him so
Again,
much.
based off of the sidekick.
You are gonna have to spend time with them.
It's true.
That's
true.
I
That's
mean,
the lesson.
that's not
to get
unreasonable.
new friends.
That would be unreasonable. Asking them to like completely change their friendships.
All the time. Like Olaf can go.
Sorry, Anna or Anna, we're moving to a temperate climate, so Olaf can't come.
But Olaf has a cloud that follows him around now.
Oh,
Because he's a snowman that loves the summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
I've clearly not seen this.
I don't know. Yeah, I think she's cute. The whole jumping into relationships thing is.
It sets in that we're all like debating on the attractiveness of cartoons.
I know it's really kind
I
of
think we can
in.
all say it's safe to assume that if they became a realistic version,
I
Or
think the
if
uncomfortable
we
part-
became cartoons.
I think the uncomfortable part is saying whether or not we date them and then throw their age into it, like makes it. I'm thinking no, for the reasons they said, but I don't know.
Corey.
I'm having to go completely shallow on this and just look at pictures. I don't know anything about her
He's got
personality.
pictures up on his phone. It's great.
Yeah, she's attractive. I'm a sucker for the whole French braid pigtail
Yeah,
look.
okay,
Like that's a
good.
great haircut.
Okay.
Her eyes are blue. Not a fan.
Okay.
So no.
All right.
I feel hurt.
All right. Age.
I have blue eyes.
Anna's age is 18.
All right.
Okay, so you
Which
say.
kind of gives away the other one, but
Not the exact age, but yeah, it gives you the direction. Which leaves her sister, Elsa, which
Elsa.
technically isn't a Disney princess, but Disney's first official Disney queen.
Elsa.
Official queen, because I'm pretty sure there were queens before her.
When they're franchising this, Elsa's the first Disney queen.
I'm gonna say no. She looks sassy. It looks like.
She was like Rapunzel. She was locked in a room most of her life.
See, how dumb are you? How can you not get out of a room?
Well,
Like,
no,
with
see,
enough
it was
planning.
Like
It
by
was
choice,
voluntary.
because she's got the freaky powers. It's
Yeah,
like
she didn't want to
she's
hurt
got the
anybody.
X-Men syndrome.
Oh, that's noble. But yeah, if she has freaky powers, then heck no, I'm not dating her. If she feels she's so unsafe, then I'm not. Yeah, I'm not dating
But
her.
in the movie, she lets it go.
No! No!
Okay.
If somebody's
I'm still
I
saying
think
no.
Tommy's more mad that I made the joke before he did.
No, I'm just mad that you made the joke, period.
I'm just kind of happy you're working through some of your Frozen hate right now.
Her blonde hair is like bleach blonde. No, I'm done. I'm saying no.
I'm saying yes because she's sassy and she's got freaky powers. You want to date a superhero? That'd be kind of cool. I mean, unless you're talking about my super
Rowdy's to
ex-girlfriend.
Corey what I am to Tommy.
All right.
That's why we get along, and you two get along.
I agree with Corey on a lot of things.
Yeah.
though.
It's
But-
just this one.
Yeah, just not this one. I think Elsa's cool, awesome. I don't like her. I mean, I don't like hearing her song every time I'm in public. Some little kid is shouting it, but it's probably because it's catchy as hell. So I would say yes.
Rowdy, or thank you, Tommy.
Yes, but on a condition that she doesn't freeze me to death. Meaning, I get to control the room temperature.
What about knowing that every time y'all have a fight, she's going to sing that song?
Now, that being
That'd
said,
be the other rule. It'd be like, listen, I get that you like to sing and stuff, but
again,
there's a time and place for everything.
Go up to the mountains.
again, I hate the snowman guy, so he'd have to leave. But she
What about
is
the other snowman guy, the abominable one?
He's cool. He's
Yeah.
cool as hell. Cool.
So Anna's
cool
Olaf
as hell.
and Elsa's abominable. Yes, that's. The...
But she has a castle of her own. I mean, she is the queen, so that means I'd be a king again, and that would make me happy. But
You can travel with said castle because she can just build it wherever she's at.
yeah. But again, it would have to be a conditional I get to control the room temperature.
Of this castle made of ice.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd install a space.
You have to keep it below 32 for the structural integrity of the castle to withhold.
Well, then that's why I'm on the bottom floor with a space heater.
You're
That
melting
would
the
be
foundation.
Worse.
Be on the top floor.
Oh yeah, so you want him to like fall through the floor
Well,
like
heat
multiple...
rises, dude.
You're right. Then I'm gonna have to say no.
Nick.
Yeah, I would. I think it's interesting. I think that the whole idea that she was afraid of hurting her family with her powers, and choosing to lock herself away is pretty noble. It's kind of the same mindset of. Well, it's not really not the same mindset of anybody.
Tommy.
Tommy, yes, Tommy's powers hiding away that we don't know about. But I at the same time, it's again I would be questioning it because it's like, okay, if you're going to be singing all the time, like...
Yeah, but she has Adele Nazim as her singer. So.
But it's just... I mean... It's like, listen, you want to do the singing career thing, that's great, but go do that. You think, there's a time and place for it. So...
All right, coming in at the oldest person on the list.
Oh, really?
21.
Huh. So she can drink.
So we can drink.
All right.
Hold on. We didn't take that into account before. Oh, I'm gonna have to say no to every single one of them then. Oh, just for drinking age.
I mean, all she got me, you bring in beers, like she just touches them. Now they're the perfect temperature.
Oh no! Yes, most certainly yes.
Tommy's in left now.
I don't drink, so no, I guess.
Real quick, is Princess Leia considered on the official Disney
yes.
princesses list?
Canon.
Yes.
And that is a big fat yes.
Okay, if we go this route, Natalie Portman is a double Disney princess.
Yes.
What?
How is she
Princess
double?
Amidala, or Queen Amidala, and now Thor's girlfriend.
But she's not a royal. Well,
They're
okay.
not married.
They're not married.
That train's a
They're tied to
come.
knot. She's probably gonna die. So.
And he'll probably be like, she was as much a wife to me as...
Yeah. So, anyways,
Sif needs to
no
get her
on
due,
the Natalie
right?
Portmans, and yes on Princess Leia.
Yes on the Princess Leia,
All
maybe
day.
on the Natalie Portmans. Which, yes to the Sif, most certainly.
And Leia is over 18.
Well, now, yes, very much so.
Yes to both. I can't bring it up and then say no. Obviously.
Oh, here's the thing I don't want to talk about.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. Oh, if you guys think that I have a problem with blondes, just want to point out that El Anwi, sassy blonde, would be a yes.
Who? Oh, the girl from
Like
Cauldron. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know her age. She's not on the official list.
Okay.
Yeah, not official. Doesn't count.
Anyway, any final thoughts on our game here? We'll go more into an actual discussion about.
We all
things.
need therapy.
We all need
Yeah.
therapy. I think we've
Well,
learned
This is
that
a safe place.
The internet? No, it is
I
not.
think we've all learned that we put into account who they hang out with a lot.
Well, I mean,
How adventurous they are.
So, ladies, your friends matter. Yes.
If your friends are crazy, we're not going to want to hang out with them.
Also,
Or if you have great pets.
yeah, if you have awesome pets, yeah, like that's a great way to get a guy.
If any of you has a sassy talking red dragon,
give Tommy your
but
number.
real quick, to finish out, just naming. We don't have to have reasons. We already stated why, but your the one that you would pick out of all the others.
Oh, yeah, I know the
Belle.
answer to all of this.
Belle,
Belle.
Jasmine.
Belle.
All right.
Nick just wanted to be different.
No,
you know it's Belle deep down.
it's not.
It's Belle.
It's really
He also
not
picked a
Belle.
15-year-old over a 17-year-old.
Whatever.
You picked someone almost
Have
half
fun
your
in
age.
jail.
Nick.
In Disney
It's
jail.
Agrabah jail. I get to go to the
Disney.
Cave of Wonders. So
Cave of Wonder.
Oh, Nick's gonna live out. Aladdin.
exactly.
And he wouldn't touch anything except the lamp.
But then your monkey screws it all up.
But then I get the lamp still, and I get the genie. I get to hang out with Robin Williams
Why would you say that? Why would you bring him up?
because it's a win.
You could have said Dan Castanella.
No, because
No.
that wouldn't have been good.
He does the voices of like everyone on The Simpsons.
If I wanted to hang out with the Simpsons, I would go hang out with the Simpsons.
But
So, Marge,
and we have
Marge,
officially
yes.
lost grip with reality.
Marge is a yes.
all right.
No, wait, no. Marge or Lisa, Nick?
No. How about no?
Lisa when she's 18.
How old?
She plays the saxophone.
I can't tell what her hair is.
I think it's like part of her head. She like has growths, little pointy growths on her head.
Tumors all over her head.
Anyway, so I guess that wraps it up for this time. Is there
Yeah.
any other
Oh,
final
no.
thoughts?
Notable birthdays.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Everyone's favorite Red Ranger, James Vanderbeek, was born today.
Yeah.
Sunday,
Roll
was it
Smack and Jack.
March 8th.
Okay.
As well as Freddie Prinze Jr., who we all want to come back to the acting world.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Scooby-Doo 3, so...
I'm waiting for anything that's not Scooby-Doo 3 that Freddie Prinze is interested in.
Any other notable?
That was really about it.
Okay.
Like the skipper from, and then the janitor from the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for us, guys. We'll catch you next week.
I already said it.
Oh, you already said it?
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.